When we think about most intelligent characters ever, then personalities like Light Yagami and Lelouch Britannia pops in our heads. But sadly, the gaming universe don't have any character which is up there with those two. But we do have some really intelligent characters. Before we move further, let me tell you that what is our criteria. We are gonna measure the intelligence on the basis of our characters' knowledge, reasoning and deductive skills. So let's begin now. First is Leonardo da Vinci from Assassin's Creed Ezio games. Leonardo's knowledge, which was far ahead from the time in which the series takes place in, is not the only thing which makes him a genius, but it was because of him that Ezio was able to succeed, because it was him who helped him in getting his hidden blade and a pistol whose concept was totally strange to the people of that time. And not only this, he knew how to decipher the codex pages, without which Ezio would have never been able to unravel the mysteries. And not to mention that he even succeeded in making a Gatling gun and other advanced weapons, and even invented a glider and made Ezio fly in freaking 13th century. Talk about a true genius. Moving on to the next character, which is Nathan Drake. Since he was a kid, he has always had a very sharp mind. Not only he's a brilliant historian, but his deductive skills are also magnificent. The way in which he figured out the actions of historical figures, which always kept him one step ahead of his enemies. He's a perfect example that even a class clown can be intelligent as fuck. Next character is Lara Croft. In terms of knowledge about history and archaeology, she is very much equivalent to Nathan. However, her decision-making skills still need a lot of work, if you ask me. For more info on this topic, you can watch this video of mine. Okay, so the next character on the list is Aloy from Horizon games. Aloy's curiosity, critical thinking, and her urge to question everything clearly shows us that she wields both rationality and scientific temperament. While the whole world was believing in fantasies and dogmatic stuff, it was Aloy who challenged their mindsets, oppression and discrimination. Society viewed her as a curse and treated her with disgust. But with the help of her abilities and her brain, she overcame those hurdles and learned about such things which nobody at her time couldn't even comprehend. She unveiled the secrets of machines, the world, its history, and about the previous civilization. She learned about the technology which they had, and with the help of that knowledge, she became from someone whom the society once despised to someone whom they viewed as their savior. If you ask me, then personally I think that this character is very inspiring and also is a symbol of women empowerment and is worthy enough to be a role model. Next character is also from the Horizon series, and that is Silence. His urge to seek answers as well as his cunningness, with the help of which he even toyed with Aloy multiple times, is more than enough to call him one of the most smartest characters. Not only this, without him, Aloy and the others would have never defeated Far Zeniths. And we can't ignore the fact that he learned about physics and mathematics through Hades. The next character is Beatrice the Rune from Plague Tale games, one of the most educated and knowledgeable characters from the series. She was able to learn a lot about Prima Macula, that even the Inquisition saw her as a threat. Amicia and Hugo could have never escaped the Inquisition at the beginning without her, and she gained all this knowledge and education in 13th century, at a time when people didn't even viewed women as humans. Even Amicia said in the Plague Tale Requiem that Beatrice and Lucas are the most intelligent people she has ever known. Next is Lucas, which is another character from the Plague Tale universe. In such a young age, this guy is a freaking genius. When all the so-called alchemists gave up on Hugo, it was this guy who saved him with the help of his own knowledge and brain. He literally made the impossible possible. A true genius for real. Next character is Mimir from God of War 4 and God of War Ragnarok. Even in the original Norse mythology, Mimir is the most intelligent being alive, and even Odin saw him as a threat and thus captured him. He can speak all languages. He basically knows history of almost every realm. He's literally what we call all-knowing. Next one on the list is Sarah Irene Whittaker from Days Gone. She is the first person in the history of all survival horror games who tried to turn a zombie back to a human being. Not to mention, it was because of her that the colonel died, so she does deserves to be in this video. Next one is none other than Dutch Van der Linde from Red Dead Redemption 2. Even though his so-called grand plans failed most of the times, but we can't change the fact that this guy dodged the US government agencies for a really long time. And even after his gang fell apart, then also he was never caught. They only got Dutch when he was dead. So dodging the world's most powerful government while not being caught for a single fucking time does gives Dutch a right to be in this video. Next character is another character from RDR2, which is Hosea Matthews. There were literally times in the game when this guy predicted the future and even warned Dutch a lot of times that his actions will ruin the entire gang. Without his planning and thinking, the gang would have never survived this long. He was like the right arm of the gang. Next and the last character, which is Lester from GTA 5. Now this dude is simply a mastermind. Every heist in the game was impossible without his skills. Totally one of the greatest hackers and con men of the gaming universe. The fact that they were never able to catch this guy just like Dutch really makes him worthy to be called as one of the smartest characters of the gaming universe. Okay, that's it for this video. Do you guys know any characters who deserved to be on this video? Let me know in the comments and I will see you all in the next video. Take care and bye bye.